Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. Our last episode was pretty eventful. We had a succession. So we are now playing as Emperor Murray of Scotland after the previous Emperor, Emperor Callum, of course not actually our grandfather. Anyway, he died of natural causes, which I wasn't really prepared for. I hadn't sorted out the succession issue with the Kingdom of England title, but luckily enough it sorted itself out and we did end up gaining that. It would have just been pretty annoying if we lost it. It wouldn't have resulted in us losing any land or anything, but it would have just gone to another character who we didn't want it to go to. So that's fine, and any succession issues we have should hopefully be smoothed over pretty nicely by the fact that we are currently defending against a jihad for Jerusalem. This is the Sunni jihad, which is the one that seems to have a lot less support. So we should have a pretty easy time defending against this, and we're getting a big opinion bonus with our vassals in the meantime, which hopefully should last until the council becomes content again. Try to stretch this war out a little bit maybe. For now though, we have to get rid of a couple of counties from our domain, which is going to be these two down here in Egypt, and I think I'm just going to give them to the Duke here. In fact, probably the easiest way to do this is to create the duchy title, or usurp it. The extra prestige doesn't hurt us either, and just grant him the duchy title plus lower titles. I'm probably not going to create the Kingdom of Egypt title, just because it's going to cause problems with maintaining control over the Merchant Republic, direct control over it, or more to the point, direct taxation over it. See, our court chaplain also is doing nothing right now. I'm sure we have plenty of land that he can be working on. Okay then. We may not really be able to prolong this war that much because the Kaiser has actually bestirred himself to help. Yes, and we're getting our alliance back properly with him, which is good. Our vassal King of Jerusalem is creating duchy titles, okay. And we're getting faster troop reinforcements. Okay, thank you. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else we really need to take care of. We are apparently missing a commander now, so we'll do that. Yeah, I guess it could be King Roderick. Seems fine. Okay, the Kaiser's going to march his army right through and cause me attrition here. Thanks. I took a good look at myself and thought about my weaknesses and strengths. After many hours of soul searching, I realized that I have nothing to be ashamed of, or I have many strengths but more weaknesses, and we could become humble. Yeah, that's fine. More piety. So Sweden has declared war on Denmark, okay. Let's see here. We aren't currently plotting. So have you managed to have any children yet? You have not. You are in hiding though. I guess we'll start a plot against King Lars here. There's a small chance of it succeeding. May as well be doing something there. Okay, looks like the Kaiser is going to fight this enemy army for us. Which is fine. We have a lot of money right now. Let's do something with that instead of just letting it sit in our treasury doing nothing. I'm sure we have plenty of upgrades we could be building. Still don't have the tech for Castle Town level 6, and it's going to be a while. Though we'll probably get up to the next level of castle infrastructure as soon as we're able to here. Actually, you know what? It might be better to just build some retinue instead. I don't think we've done that for a while, so we're probably a little bit below our cap. Yeah, we'll make some Shiltron retinues. Call it 3 of those. Not sure if we built much cavalry. We haven't, so A couple of those and make up the rest with shock, perhaps. Okay. I think I've mentioned before, but I don't really know what the optimal composition is for retinue, so I'm basically just guessing. I'm sure it's close enough. Right, we see some enemy armies wandering around. I saw one up here somewhere as well. I believe we're getting ticking war score at this point for controlling all of Jerusalem. Oh look, Mali is coming to help us out. Which is nice of them. Let me just check that somebody is in this plot. We do have some people in there. We could bribe 25% more plot power or so, which is definitely not going to get us to 100, so we may as well not bother. So even building up to our retinue cap didn't cost us that much money. We probably should just build some buildings anyway. Sure, 4th level maybe. Increase retinue size, I guess, is good. Or we could maybe just go with the keep. Probably keep is highest priority for these. And the more expensive keep, I suppose. Where we have cheaper ones available, I guess we'll build those. But we don't really need the shipyards. Let's see then. Sure, we'll build another keep. We already... No, we didn't build something here yet, that's fine. And... sure, another keep. Sounds good. We have another new Duke of Moray. What did he die of? Severe stress at the age of 26. Stressed, depressed, and a drunkard. Alright, as much as I try to spend gold, it just keeps rolling in. Which is a pretty good problem to have, I suppose. Okay, so our council is still discontent for less than a year. This war is probably going to end pretty soon, whether we want it to or not. I'm not really making any effort to end it sooner. But I think we've probably gotten over the worst of the succession problems. There are some reasonable factions, even despite the opinion bonus. But I guess we'll see, and we'll wait and see what they look like once the war here ends. Deal with them then. Let's see. Our Prince of Poland. Yeah, you still aren't pregnant yet. If he would get over his chastity, that would be nice. Probably is unlikely. Alright, King Lars of Sweden is allied with this duke. Which is probably not relevant to our interests at all, because we're not going to be declaring war on him while he's still alive. Or on Sweden while he's still alive, I guess. Our Marshal told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. We can definitely afford to spend 81 gold on that. And the Duke of Kent is gossiping about the Duchess of Sicily's sexual preferences, which is not something that I think we really care about. She is not causing us any problems, so we'll keep the information to ourselves. Tell him to mind his own business. A prisoner has finished her education. Let's just try to ransom her. Nope. No interest. Harsh. We'll just release her then. Did France always have this? Did this happen recently? I don't know. Guess it probably doesn't matter too much. There's a Swedish revolt looking for elective monarchy. That may or may not give us the opportunity to declare war on them. Well, we can't do it now because we have raised levies, of course, and we don't have a valid CB, so that does not let us press a weak claim. What does it say about weak claims here? Where's our claimant? I guess let's find him this way. Regencies contested in a claim or succession war. Okay, so definitely not this kind of civil war at all. Titles the claimant is second or third in line to inherit. Where are you in line to inherit the Kingdom of Sweden? I wonder if we could maybe kill some other people. Okay, there's plenty of people of his dynasty in line beforehand, so that seems unlikely. Worth noting, I guess, that he is stressed, so that's a health penalty. He could potentially die a little sooner. I think we're looking okay as long as this guy keeps failing to have any children. Oh, yes, I did want to look at... Oh no, I already looked at you and your lack of children situation. Alright, we lost our spy master, okay. I'll probably just appoint the Grand Mayor of Sinai. This will improve his opinion pretty dramatically. And we'll send him to study technology. And hopefully improve the amount of money he's giving us as well. Alright, we lost our spy master because he was captured by the Ecumenical Patriarch. Alright. Hopefully he'll get released at some point. Grand Mayor Murray the Terrible has inherited something. Good for him. I hope somebody goes after this army. Yeah, the Knights of Santiago are on it. Just don't want them to start sieging something. Though, actually, it wouldn't affect our ticking war score because this is in Egypt and not Jerusalem, I believe. Oh, and our steward failed to collect another tithe for us. But we have successfully broken that siege. And I guess the council is content at this point, so we can go ahead and just end this war sooner if we want to. Which, I don't know, I suppose we may as well. I don't know, actually. I think the ticking war score is probably going to get us the victory almost as quickly as sieging things, so it hardly seems worth the trouble. Alright, we got some of our upgrades finishing. We got faster levy reinforcements. Okay, our former spy master was released by the Byzantines. Oh, not before he was blinded, though. Sucks for him. Is that a health penalty? It is. And he's, well, he's not very old at 56. Alright, so I was really expecting a Shia jihad at some point as well. It seems like the Fatimids are not really interested. Capital's gone over here. They're defending against Rashtrakuta Kingdom as an ally, so maybe it's just because they're busy with that they're not doing anything. I guess if we declare war on them, they probably won't be able to call a jihad while the war is going on because we're already at war. Alright, so people are apparently voting for Constantine here, which is fine with me. Is this for both titles? I think previously young Macbeth here, who's strong, was in line for one of them. People seem to have moved over, which, yep, I approve. And Prince Oscar here is playful, haughty, and conscientious. Stewardship not so good. Intrigue would be fine. Guess we're going intrigue then. Alright, our keeps are getting built. And I think the Kaiser there was fighting some sort of unrelated army for some reason. Look to be rebels in Fatimid County or something. Though he doesn't have any rebellion going on, so maybe it's not his rebels. But we are up to 96 now. In fact, this battle will probably get us the last few percent. So we can disband our troops. And boats and enforce our demands. So no monetary gain from defending against a jihad, but we do improve moral authority and get some piety and that kind of thing, so that's pretty good, I guess. And oh yes, we also get the nickname the Hammer, much like our predecessor. Allah, it seems, does not favour the Muslim faithful. Pathetic indeed. Though, of course, that was the easy one. We'll see what happens if there's a Shia jihad. Alright, our King of Galicia is happier. Let's keep an eye on any factions now that we lost that opinion bonus. Ooh. Fatimid Revolt. Okay, so this is too good an opportunity to pass up, obviously. We'll declare immediately, I think, for the Duchy of Aswan. Try to take it from the revolt. Let's see, what is this about? War to oust the Caliph from power. Alright then. Well, with the Fatimid army presumably off here somewhere, if they're helping out in this war, I don't think they'll be putting down this revolt anytime soon, so hopefully it drags on long enough for us to take advantage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. How strong are you? 22,000. Definitely doable. Currently revolting against his liege. Forces of Legion and their advisors will be hostile. Oh, this is against the will of the council, I see. I thought this seemed awfully long. So what is the deal here? Glory Hounds are not in favor of this because the enemy is too weak. You are returning a favor to this Duchess, but you're a Glory Hound anyway, so you'd still be voting that way. Pragmatist would be voting this way. Let's see, we must have some advisor titles that we can give out. So we'd like another Pragmatist would swing it our way, or a Loyalist. Do we think our brothers or sisters are more likely to be Loyalists? Our heir, maybe? Surely our wife would be a Loyalist. Let's see. Can we not appoint her as a councillor? Apparently not, okay. How about Roderick, or maybe Constantine, actually? We'll try him. Nope, turns out he's a glory hound. Well, we could just buy a favour from somebody. I think as our heir, he's going to be very expensive. Pragmatists are already voting for us. We bought a favour from her. Conflicting interests. If you won't let me declare war on this, I'm going to be very disappointed. Yeah, we really just made things worse appointing him. We could fire Councillor. Or we could try appointing one of our siblings. Maybe we should just appoint a powerful vassal. That might even be a better idea. I never did wait to see if we are getting any terrible factions. Yeah, Roderick here considers himself powerful. Maybe we'll make him an advisor. Seems like a wise move. And he might even vote our way. Nope, he's also a glory hound. Okay. Well, we're about out of time for this episode, so I'll see if I can come up with some good way to get this war declared without tyranny. And we'll try that out in the next episode. For now, though, thanks for watching, and join me again next time.